Television actress Nicole Nicholas planned to leave the science fiction television series Star Trek in the 1967 after its first season, wanting to return to the musical theater. She changed her mind after talking to King, who was a fan of the show. King explained that her character signified a future of greater racial harmony and cooperation. King told Nicholas, "You are our image of where we are going. You are 300 years from now, and that means that where we are, and it takes place now, and keep doing that what you are doing. You are inspiration." As Nicholas recounted, Star Trek was one of the only shows that and his wife Coretta would allow their little children to watch, and I thanked him and I told him I was leaving the show. All the smile came off his face, and he said, "Don't you understand? For the first time we are seen as we should be seen. You don't have a black role, you have an equal role." For his part of the series, creator Jen Roddenberry was deeply moved upon learning of King's supports, state surveillance and the coercion and FBI surveillance and the wiretapping memo describing FBI attempts to disrupt the Poor People's Campaign with the fraudulent and claims about the King part of the Pro campaign against the anti-war and civil rights movement. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover personally ordered surveillance of the King with the intent to undermine his power as a civil rights leader. The Church Committee on 1975 investigation by the U.S. Congress found that from December 1963 until his death in 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. was the target of the intensive campaign by the Federal Bureau of Investigation to neutralize him as an effective civil rights leader. In the fall of the 1963, the FBI received authorization from the Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy to proceed with the wiretapping of the King's phone lines and purportedly due to his association with the Stanley Division. The Bureau informed President John F. Kennedy he and his brother unsuccessfully tried to pursue King to dissociate himself from Division, a New York lawyer who had been involved with the Communist Party USA, although Robert Kennedy only gave written approval for the limited wiretapping of the King's telephone lines on trial basis for a month or so. However, extended the clearance so his men were unshackled and to look for evidence in any areas of the King's life they deemed worth. The Bureau placed wiretaps on the home and the office phone lines of the both Livingston and King's and bugged King's rooms and in the hotels as they traveled across the country. In 1967, however, listed the SCLC as a black nationalist hate group with the instruction no opportunity should be missed to exploit through counterintelligence techniques the organizational and personal conflicts of the leadership of the groups to ensure the targeted groups is disrupted, ridiculed, or the discredited.